Does twice the price really make it ride twice as nice? If you've been around bikes for a while, you've already answered that the same way every YouTube title can be answered. No. An outsider to our sport of knobby tires and riders shouting "you" with every second of airtime may indeed be gullible enough to think, yes, spend more, smile more. Buy once, cry once is a popular sales tactic of us online peddlers of pricey products. Today we compare the esteemed Ibis Ritmo against the humble GT Sensor. If you're here, it's because you saw this amazing thumbnail. I've been thinking about this thumbnail for a few minutes now. I should say days, months, all that, but nah. Like good clickbait, this thumbnail is rooted both in truth and fiction. Good afternoon, everyone. This is a fun video playing around on the trails with a minor twist that we're gonna talk about some bike stuff. Over the last few weeks, I've been riding this GT Sensor. It's a carbon fiber trail bike, not crazy expensive. And since last summer, I've been riding this Ibis Ritmo. It looks like a Ripley, but the sticker clearly shows it's a Ritmo and it has Ritmo suspension and a link. Both these bikes are a lot of fun. The Ritmo costs a heck of a lot more than the Sensor. Or does it? I love this carbon Ibis. Ever since my first rides on it last summer, I've been enamored with its fun and playful nature. It started life as an Ibis Ripley and has since found its voice with the Ritmo linkage, rear shock, and fork. The Ritmo is set up with a new Fox 36 all-mountain fork, a full XT group set, and I just love the ride quality of those Industry 9 wheels. Bone stock, it's a $6,500 bike, and that's about average for a high-end carbon fiber XT-equipped bike in 2025. Add carbon 99 wheels, and it's $73.49. Last month, I posted a review of the humble GT Sensor Carbon. At a sale price of $31.29, it's less than half the price of the Ibis. However, as promised, all of this is clickbait. After riding the Sensor stock for a couple of weeks, I wanted to give the bike a fair shake. Off came the SRAM build, and on went my personal favorite, Shimano XT bits. Off came the wobbly, flexy, and problematic stock wheels, and on went my reserve carbon 30 HD wheels. Off came the aluminum low-rise bar, and on went my high-rise Race Face era carbon bars. I did my best to price out all those upgrades, and for the most part, we're looking at $3,134. The bike itself is $3,162, so a total of just under $6,300. That's only about a $200 difference between the two builds, and I've left out some minor stuff like the cost of a stem, a WTB saddle, and better grips. So once set up with identical parts, these bikes are actually the same price. So I thought it'd be pretty fun to travel abroad and try some pretty fun trails on both these two bikes back to back. Those comparisons, they're always fun to do. It's just a fun day on the trails, so we can talk about bikes. You all seem to enjoy it. And to do this, we're joined by none other than the famous Logan Patrick Nelson.
Hey.
Round of applause. You're riding a mountain bike right now again. You quit your dirt bike career, got back to mountain bikes.
Maybe.
You've never ridden this bike.
Yeah, I haven't ridden this bike at all.
But you have ridden this in the last few videos that we did about the fork and the shock.
I've ridden this a little bit.
Yeah, and in Arizona too.
Yeah.
Have you ridden this trail before?
I don't know.
Cool. Welcome to Asia.
Where you guys headed? Cambodia.
Oh, nice. Yeah, one border crossing two countries today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Canada and Cambodia. We're gonna drop in. Let us know in the comments if you enjoy these bike comparison kind of videos, if you already have a Ritmo, if you want to get a Sensor, all that fun jazz. We'd love to see your feedback. Let's get into some bike riding.
Seems like odd bikes to compare.
They might be odd to compare, but they're both carbon trail bikes. Like, how is that so odd?
I guess, yeah.
The birds are chirping, the sun is shining, and it's getting hotter than ever. We're officially in summer, and on these longer mountain bike rides, I've been trying to bring a ton of water, a full hydration pack, and a water bottle. One thing I found helps a ton to make all this water far more effective to better avoid dehydration, cramping, getting dizzy, all that not fun stuff. The easy little hack I found is to add an electrolyte supplement to your water bottle. I've been able to partner up with the fine folk over at Element, spelled LMNT, and they make a wonderfully simple supplement that's just sodium, potassium, magnesium, tiny bit of stevia and flavoring. And I found that with one of these in my bottle, all this water is far more effective on the trail. For a limited time now, get a free 8-count sample pack if you make any purchase from Element's website at my link in the description below. That link is drinkelement.com/Jeff, Jeff. Find a new favorite flavor or just share with a friend. All right, thanks Element, and thank you all for trying Element out and let me know how you like it. Stay salty, everyone. It's a little bit intimidating, huh?
Well, it was the first thing, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess we shoot this. Why not? Oh, I am massively offline. I need to do that again. I was trying to jump into this. I don't think I need to jump into it. It'll be interesting, regardless. Berms are so tight.
Oh, yeah, there's the manual.
Oh, front brake's not bedded in.
Okay, GT sensor. I've never ridden this bike, or any GT for that matter. Huh. It feels pretty nice.
Let's do a little trail riding, GoProing, and we'll get more of an impression, because we gotta ride them for longer than just that. Yeah, this is a line pioneered by internationals, and I don't know about if any Canadians have actually ridden it.
You gonna ride the log?
Yeah, and I'm kidding, lots of Canadians have ridden this.
Oh, let's chill. It's a nice log.
This thing definitely feels shorter. I don't know what the numbers say, but it's not a huge bike. That rock garden's sweet. I was able to jump the top part last time. This section is a sweet rock garden. Had a fun line on the high tower last summer. Curious how these two bikes can do it. I don't know if I can still do that line. Oh, I can't. Oh. Oh. I missed my cool jump. Oh. Not a great zone to land, but you can get into this corner good and pull. It's kind of sweet. Oh, got it. Oh, kind of what I want's the suspension of the Ibis with the geometry of the GT.
Yeah, I can see that.
There you go. Nice.
Got a little spooked. I got like offline / off balance through the rest of it. I cleared their jump. I cleared it way better than you.
You gonna climb Everest like that?
Winning the North Shore. Free ride. On the Ripmo. I feel like right away when you hop on it, it feels more plush right off the top. Just sitting on it. I don't know if that means anything, but you do notice it.
Phew. How was baller life on the Ibis?
Definitely like a pretty significant difference in the feel between the two, I think. The rear end feels flexier. Do you notice that?
I've always thought that this new Ripmo gave up some stiffness that I would like to have had.
Yeah, you could. I say definitely, but between the two, it felt a lot flexier in the rear end.
The GT is stiffer.
Yeah, I think I felt more confident on the GT, just like looking down trail and I don't know, kind of pointing in a direction and going in that direction. This felt really good in the flat, pumpy stuff on the top.
I heard you say that. You're like, this Ripmo pump's great.
Yeah. It feels good. It feels better off the top. Like it's more supple on the very top.
Yeah.
But it like blew through a lot faster, which almost was a bit scary on a couple of that, like. Yeah, I'm curious to ride more.
Let's keep going. Oh, this is a fun section. This is the jumpy bit. So this is some famous rock roll right there. I feel like I would be heavy on the brakes going real slow.
So you wanted to like follow cam it?
Yeah, why don't you GoPro it?
Yeah.
I mean, you could ride down and film it, but kind of a pain in the ass to hike back up. All right, rock roll. I'm gonna go pretty slow.
Okay. I'm curious how slow that means.
Oh, low branch.
Oh, you meant really slow. Oh, God. That was terrifying. I'm glad I don't live here.
Yeah.
I have to ride this stuff? Ugh.
Every day in the pouring rain in the dark with your headlight.
How do people do it?
Your 6-year-old will grow up riding this. You good?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, he's going so slow.
Oh God.
Oh, he's going so slow.
Oh God. Whew.
Okay, you hit that pretty hard.
I tried to go slow. I didn't realize that's a drop.
I know, I didn't either, and I kind of, yeah.
I bottomed out and I was just rebounding sideways through the air.
I didn't really see it, but I heard you. I'm like, oh, that looked like it was rough. So I kind of took it easy. It looks chill from here though.
I'm not doing that again today. Oh, this bike's got a pillow-like feel. Woo! That's a Logan gap.
Wow, this bike, I feel like it just kind of explodes out of the corners.
Explodes out?
In a good way. No, I feel like this bike, like in the berms, it's just like, and it feels exactly how I want it to. It just feels so predictable. Like when I push, it feels almost like a dirt jumper does. It feels like it stays in line.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I don't think it corners amazing, but I don't think it corners bad. I didn't even think about it being stiff, but you mentioning that this bike, that the Ripmo is a bit less. So I have complained about that with the Ripmo. And I never even noticed that on that bike. Woo! It's the slowest pull. Oh, we missed a jump.
What's that?
That was a step down.
I couldn't tell soon enough.
We better go back and jump it.
Dropping.
Nice. Do we need to put some more air in that suspension?
I don't know. Like, I'm not bottoming out.
You're not? I
No.
most definitely am. There we go. Oh. There's the bunny hop. You. You. Oh, that worked good. Oh, I bottomed out. It was okay though. I just rode this section on both the Ripmo and the Sensor. Both bikes did it well, but they did it well in different ways. The Ibis, I was riding kind of the rear wheel and I could fit it in pockets, and it was much more all over the place, which is why I got a shock pump in my hand. The GT was a bit more stout, a bit racier, and it kind of didn't care about things that the Ibis would get entertained by. So the GT was more serious. This is perhaps more playful. I'd like to make this more serious as well. So we're gonna clamp down and throw in 20 PSI. Oh, there we go. That's fun.
You can almost jump it.
I don't recommend that.
Feels a lot better after you put more air in the suspension.
I don't want to spoil things, but I will say I felt like I had more intuition on what was going to happen now with the Ibis than on the GT.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay. Yeah, I feel way better on this bike. It feels good. I don't know if you saw, but I did jump into that upper rock. I kind of half-assed it on the Ritmo, but this one I really got it.
Let's rally some trail and hit Boogie Nights. Oh, I missed that corner. I came in too hot.
How much battery? A lot of battery.
Audio, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Check, check.
Testing. We've had a full day aboard these two carbon fiber trail bikes. Which bike do you have the most fun memories from riding today?
Definitely the GT.
Why so?
I think you said it earlier, but it picks up speed really well downhill, and I really was enjoying how it was turning. I don't know, I just felt really solid and planted, and it would like go where I wanted it to. But I just felt really confident on it, smashing through this trail that we're on today. I was surprised.
To me, the GT feels like a bigger bike. Like this has more wheelbase to my sensation than that, and it also feels like a longer top tube, maybe reach. Felt like more of a blunt object, and I was smashing into the trail. Whereas the Ritmo was a little bit more precise. I could put the wheels more where I needed to in the end. I'm basically torn 50-50. For Sedona, I would love to be on the Ibis. Sedona trails the perfect, South Mountain even. And then, oh man, high speed, like bombier stuff. I guess Bentonville, I'd probably rather be on the GT there, but would you spend twice as much money for the Ibis as opposed to the GT that's on sale?
Ooh, probably not. I really like how that rode. Did it come with this Lyric?
Yes, the stock forks, stock shock, stock C-post, stock frame, stock headset.
Okay,
Nothing
then
else.
Probably, yeah, I think I would go with the GT.
Yeah, the thing is though, it has the brakes that you hate, the codes.
I could get past it.
And it had the wheel set that fell apart on us.
So I would eventually, I don't know, I'd blow
You
those.
spend another $1,000 changing parts out on this, and you're still a couple grand ahead of
Totally.
the Ibis.
Yeah, you blow up the other parts, replace them when they're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, this is funny for me because pretty much any time that I'm on an Ibis or another bike, I almost always prefer the Ibis.
Yeah.
Historically, always have.
Yeah.
So this is funny that I preferred that bike today.
You guys can subscribe to his YouTube channel. I'll put a link to it down in the description below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you can subscribe to my channel. Every single month I do a video. It's only on my Patreon page. The last video I just put up there, we built a launch ramp, drove all over town, hit all kinds of features, did a full tutorial on how to build and hit that launch ramp. And a bunch of the other months have been really fun. We taught Savannah how to clear jumps. We'd have wheelie classes, over 50 tutorials on that Patreon page. So thanks for those of you that are members now. And if you haven't yet, give it a try. There's a free trial option. And with that, we got to go back to America. Peace and wheelies all. We'll see you on the other side of the 49th parallel.
Someday people are gonna get tired of these milk toast comparisons.
One thing I've noticed is that all of our review and comparison videos, the majority of the comments are people that already have these bikes and they just want to see if their purchase was correct. So they want to get our opinion about their bike, which is dangerous territory for us because we're going to insult a lot of our current viewers if we don't like a certain bike and how it's set up, GT or Ibis. So I'll get a lot of comments about how unfair it is that we added air to this and didn't take air out of that or something. Let us know in the comments, what's your situation with this video? Which bike do you already own? That's all I got.